Hey guys, it is Tuesday night. I feel like I haven't seen you all in ages because I didn't go live last Tuesday, but I said I had to see you all tonight. So come on in the room. I know I didn't give you guys a lot of warning. I kind of was like, okay, I was nervous. I was like, okay, should I get back on? Because when you miss a week, you feel like you've just missed so much. Hey, Kiki Wilson, how are you? Come on in. Hey, y'all, come on in. Yes, I'm happy to see you guys. Hey, guys, Summer L. Walker, Xavier Rodriguez, Nina Grace, was Brenda. I don't want to butcher your name, but hey, come on in, Clarissa, Jasmine, Sierra. Victoria, come on in. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, we have Amsterdam in the building. Oh, I know that's right. Oh, let's pour a drink up to that. Y'all, I got the Prosecco, I got the La Marca. We're gonna have some Prosecco tonight. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit lit tonight. Not a whole lot, because I get real chatty when I indulge. Hey y'all, yes, come on in. Yes, pour up a glass. Come on in. Hey Black Swan. Hey Pursuit of Ashley. Audacity of Ambition. Come on in. Lisa Grant, CJ Toss, Black Swan, everybody. Come on in, y'all. Hey Regina Barnes, how are you? Hey Miss G. Yes, come on in. Oh, you like the bun, Deanna? Thank you so much. You know what's really funny? If you guys didn't notice, I love wearing my hair down. Like it takes a lot in me to like put it up. I just love my hair down. I don't know why. I just feel so good with it down. So I was so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope they like it. I was so nervous. When I put it up, when I put the video up this morning, I said, oh my gosh. I was like, I hope they like the bun. I hope they're not like, girl, what is that? Oh, that's a good idea, Kiki. I'll do that next time. I'll do some gems. That'll be really cute. Hey, Mrs. Stewart, how are you? Hey, Kemi Bello. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Oh my gosh, y'all are gassing me up. Thank you. Maybe I might put my hair up more, but I don't know. Don't count on it. Because there's something about it being down. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. How's everybody feeling? Okay, it's a vibe. We're just talking about some stuff, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you too long tonight. I just wanted to chat about some stuff. I wanted to start off with Potomac. Um, I don't know if I'm looking at it wrong. Oh, thank you for the super chat, DM Rocks. Did you hear about who's coming back for Beverly Hills next season? I hear that all of them are coming back. I'm hearing that Rinna and Erica, they're all going to be back. So, all of us complaining about this last season, I guess the only way to show Bravo that we're tired would be by not watching the show. But then a lot of you guys want me to still review it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I've heard that all the ladies are coming back. They're just on pause. So none of our complaints work, which makes me really sad because I feel like if anybody should be gone, it should be Erica because her storyline has run its course. I don't think Diana's coming back. I mean, I'm sorry. I forgot about Diana. You see how much of an afterthought she is? I don't think Diana's coming back. I've heard that they're all, I guess, coming back except for Diana. Yeah, I saw that Diana's pregnant. I saw that. And they were clowning on Twitter too. They said, okay, girl, who's the dad? Yes, I agree, Steven. Erica did not have a storyline until last season. I agree. I agree. Hey, Monique Johnson, how are you? I'm good. I'm sipping on my prosecco. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that Diana's coming back. I don't. She brought absolutely nothing. Her trying to come after Garcelle and why am I forgetting stuff? Y'all, please forgive me. It's been a long day. Her coming after Garcelle and Sutton, that was a total flop. And I loved how Garcelle ate her up just as calmly at the reunion. She said, Andy, I don't want to speak to her anymore. And Diana was sitting there through the TV screen looking stupid. Yes, she would always say, so you say. She was so annoying. Oh, she was very hot and bothered by Garcelle, Veronica Taylor. She sure was. But Phantom 99, I really don't know. Okay, so you have to understand, I mean, Beverly Hills has such a cult following. I think that the ratings might still be good even if the ladies all come back. Like, I don't know. I feel like the ratings this season were hitting in the high, like what, 1.5 million viewers. At most, I see it, maybe going a bit lower, maybe like 1.2, 1.1. I don't know. As much as people talk about how much they can't stand Rena and Erica, I have a feeling that they will keep watching just to see how it unfolds with Kyle and Kathy. I don't know. You might be right. They might tank like SLC. Now, I want to ask you guys, do you think that SLC is going to get a season 4? Because SLC's ratings are abysmal. Hey, IKZ2, thank you for the super chat. Child, I can't believe we're still making Meg the villain after she got shot. And now we're counting her body count. What that got to do with the case? Can we talk about that? I'm just so disgusted that they're trying to use who she slept with in the past as a way to discredit her. I just don't understand. Let's just think about this logically, right? What does Megan Thee Stallion have to gain by lying? I'm really confused as to why people don't believe her. It's really weird to me. I'm just so ready for the judge to rule in her favor and say this man is guilty and he's going to jail, because I'm just so tired of all these conspiracy theories. They already showed proof. Today was the first day of the trial. They already showed the proof that her former best friend Kelsey had texted her security saying, hey, Tory, they didn't say that, but they said, hey, Meg was, what. I don't know if I can say the word on YouTube because they get weird and I don't want this live to be canceled. Okay. So you guys know what I'm saying. But I'm confused as to why people want to make Megan out to be this liar. It's weird. Yes, exactly. It's misogynoir. It's misogynoir, right? Did I say it right? Y'all, I don't know what's going on with me. I feel like I can barely see. I've been working on the Miami recaps. Okay, y'all, I have been working like a dog today, so please don't mind me. I am beat. I am hanging by a thread. Yeah, I'm not shocked that they're doing that to Meg. She's made some questionable choices, but what does that have to do? Yeah, what she does in her bedroom does not justify her being. Yes, exactly. That has nothing to do with anything. And who cares? Even if this didn't happen, why does anybody care about who she slept with? Like, I'm confused. Hey, DM Rocks, thank you for the super chat. I saw a live of Marlo spilling tea about next season, and apparently her and Manetta get into it and they unfollowed each other. Also, Manetta is in the running for a peach. Okay, I did hear that Marlo and Manetta got into it on the cast trip. They were in Portugal, right? I'm looking forward to seeing that. I wonder how that came about because they didn't really interact like that all last season. But we'll see. Manetta, I'm surprised they're giving her another chance because Manetta was kind of boring. She didn't bring a whole lot, but I guess she will now. Oh my gosh, Megan looked beautiful in the court today. That purple suit was everything. The purple suit and those Louboutins and that bob. I said, "Come through, sis." You might need to put that glass down. I'm screaming. It's only my first glass. I only had 2 sips. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Um, I'm just ready for the court to rule in Megan's favor so that we can put this all to bed and that he can be found guilty. I'm so tired of all these conspiracy theories. I truly am. And I don't understand why people are trying to fixate or discredit her based on who she slept with in the past. Who cares? But regarding Atlanta, it seems like it's going to be a good season. Um, they just got back from the cast trip today. I saw a little blog post about them. They were in the airport, like, oh, we're back home. And it was Marlo, what's her name? Sonya, Drew. They were all in the little cart together in the airport. So I guess we're gonna see what's going on. Now, wait, there are rumors saying that Candy quit and she quit mid-season. Is that true or no? I don't see Candy just quitting Atlanta. I really don't. I feel like Candy is going to be on this show until the wheels fall off. Oh, you said we say that every season. Listen, I'm just trying to be hopeful, okay? Yeah, Candy's gonna stay till the end. Oh, Candy's on tour. She couldn't go to Portugal. Oh, okay. Thank you, Queen Lizzie. Yeah, I was gonna say, Candy is not in the business of giving up a check. Oh my gosh, listen, I would love to interview MC Deborah, the icon. So about Mary coming back to SLC, I really don't even know if they're going to have a season 4. Have you guys checked out the ratings for SLC? The ratings are awful. They are getting about 400,000 viewers each week. That is terrible. Hey, Steph, thank you for the super chat. Candy is too money hungry to quit. That's very true. You're right. That blog post, they were just saying anything because I don't see it either. And you guys already told me that she was on tour. That's why she couldn't make the cast trip. Yeah, that is going to be interesting without Candy. I think SLC is running out of steam. They need to refresh the cast with newbies and new storylines. Now, one of y'all had brought up a good point. Do you guys remember before this season aired, right? Remember when we were getting posts about they're getting another black woman on the cast and she was filming with them, she was mic'd up? What happened to that? Did they cut her scenes out? I'm confused because since Mary quit, they were supposed to have another black woman on the cast, and I'm confused as to why we're not seeing her. It's all these other friends of the show, Angie K, Angie Harrington, Dana, but we don't see this black woman who is mic'd up and supposed to film with them. So I'm confused. They need to bring Mary back, honestly, because SLC has pretty much lost the entire black viewership. The ratings are tanking. There was one black woman at Heather's ski event. There was? Who? I don't remember seeing that. Did you see Angie K suing because she got demoted to friend of? No, I didn't see that. Who is she suing? She can't sue anybody for being demoted. Bravo does that all the time. That's a losing battle on her part. She's not going to win. And she won't be asked back in any capacity if she's going to file this suit. Yes. At first, yeah, I didn't care for Mary either when the show first started. But now I'm like, oh my gosh, the show definitely needs Mary. I'm not liking Jen and her attitude. what she did last episode when she threw Angie K's $1,500 Chanel shoes in the water like that. I would have torn Jen up for doing that. How dare you? Don't touch anybody's stuff, and Jen does not have a dime to replace any of it. Angie K is a lot nicer than I am because it would have no, it would have been a full blown, and I hate to say it, but yeah, we would have had a tussle. Hey, Lindsay Collier, thank you for the super chat. What do we think happened with Heather's black eye? I still think that Whitney punched Heather. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I don't believe that Heather walked in a door, like, walked in front of a door or something, because she's going to say that something else happened, not that Whitney hit her. And Whitney even said at BravoCon, like, no, I didn't punch Heather. That's a lie. But something tells me that Whitney and Heather came to blows and Whitney did punch her, but Whitney doesn't want to own up to it because you know how it is. Fighting's not allowed on Bravo. Oh, you said Heather put hands on her. She did. She pushed Whitney in that episode like a few weeks ago when she was at her house. I'm so sick of Jen. I mean, I am so sick of Jen. I can't stand her. Bravo apparently promised full time to Angie K, but they did cancel her contract permanently. Yeah, Bravo does that all the time. A lot of friends of the show say that they were offered a full time contract, and then for some reason or the other, Bravo said, you know what, we think you'll be better as a friend of and not a full time. So if she's suing Bravo or NBC, she looks stupid. Whitney's giving she read Housewives for Dummies. Oh, absolutely. You can tell that the whole entire cast of SLC studied the other franchises, especially Jen. Jen wanted to be the Nene, Bethany, Teresa, LVP so bad, and it fell flat. Like, when you think about it, Jen does not have any iconic reads. She doesn't have any iconic, there's no iconic shade from her. Mary used to eat her up. Even Meredith and Lisa Barlow eat her up. Like, Jen's not witty. She's not clever. She just does too much. She's a wannabe. Very thirsty. Hey, DM Rocks. Thank you again for the super chat. Did you hear about Kenya's new show on Fox called Special Forces with Dwight Howard, Kate Gosselin, Jamie Lynn Spears, Mel B, and other celebrities? No, I didn't hear about it. What are they going to be doing? Is it a competition show? Like, what is it? Oh, you said Shaw Scammer's going to the Clink real soon, so there goes the show. I think they can salvage it if they bring Mary back. Bring Mary back and then bring in another Black woman and maybe bring Dana on the show full time and then keep Angie K as a friend of, and Angie Harrington can go. Angie Harrington, in my opinion, is so thirsty for the spotlight. I don't think that Angie Harrington brings a whole lot. And I heard that Bravo wanted to make her full time, but her storyline, she has some holes in her story. All is not well in her family, that she wants to pretend like she's so supportive and this, that, and the third. But I'm hearing that that's really not the case. And her kids didn't want to participate in the show either. Oh, she's going to be sentenced December 18th. That's next week. Well, damn, I'll be right on here talking about that too. Oh, you think the new SLC girls are weird? Yeah, I mean, they're just not giving what the girls said they were supposed to have gave. I don't know. I think that something is missing with SLC. I just don't think that every city needs to be a franchise. I don't think that SLC should have been a franchise, in my opinion. And I remember talking to one of the ladies earlier on when the show first started, and they told me that it wasn't supposed to be a Housewives franchise. They were supposed to be about business women in Utah, but then they changed the format when they got wind of Mary Cosby. Oh, you said SLC has always been full of weirdos. I heard they had done a test run in Houston, but they said they couldn't get on board with Houston for some reason. And they also they showed clips of the original cast for Dallas. And Dallas was actually a mixed cast before they cast who they did for Dallas. I said, well, damn, why didn't they keep who they had before? They had like two black women, um, some white women. They had like a Latin woman. Like, yeah, it was a mixed cast for Dallas originally, but it fell through for some reason. Oh my gosh, I've been tired of the Mormon storyline too. There's only so many times I can hear about them leaving the church, Heather crying about how she's upset, and I can't do it anymore. I don't want to hear any more about Heather and this choir. It feels fake, it feels very forced. I don't want to hear any more about Heather and her book, Bad Mormon. I'm just tired. Heather has had the same storyline for 3 seasons straight. Yeah, they cut a few out over the years. Oh my gosh, they're gonna cast for New Orleans. That's gonna be a good one. I would love to see a New Orleans franchise. I would love that. Do I have any New Orleans subbies in here? Dallas definitely needs more women of color. I live here. It doesn't represent the community well enough at all. I believe it. I'm like, I know there are a lot of well-to-do, rich black women in Dallas, or a lot of rich Latina women in Dallas. It's a whole melting pot from what I've heard. Like, it's not just all white. And I don't understand why Dallas was not a mixed cast. I don't know about Dubai. There's still no word about Dubai. At BravoCon, Lisa Milan said it out her mouth that they have not gotten the green light yet for season two. The Dubai ratings were not good. So I just don't know if they're gonna take a chance on them and bring them back, because I heard that they spent a lot of money on the production for Dubai, so they didn't make their money back. So I really don't know if the Dubai girls are gonna get a second chance. If anything, I could see Caroline Stanberry getting her own spinoff, but I don't know. Dubai's up in the air. Hey, DM Rocks, thank you for the super chat. The celebrities do military training competitions like jumping from a helicopter, trying to escape a car underwater, and carrying heavy equipment. Oh, okay. So Kenya's going to be doing that. Well, I guess I'll tune in then and check it out. That's going to be interesting. Do they get a cash prize at the end? Is it like Big Brother where they get money if they complete it? Yeah, the Dubai girls have been real quiet. Dubai is casting right now. Oh, really? Okay. I thought that Dubai was not a cohesive cast. It was too many women who don't like each other, don't even know each other, just plopped into a group together and they just said, make it work. There were no organic friendships except for Lisa Milan and Chanel. And who else? Nina and Sarah. But as a collective, those were not friends. Caroline Stanberry seemed so indifferent every time she was around the rest of the ladies. Like, she could care less. I'm only here for a check. But I'm being honest though, I found Dubai to be very boring. The most interesting thing was their reunion. And even that was a drag to get through. I think OC will be good. I know Tamra's back. Taylor Armstrong, I hear that there's some friction between her and Heather Dubrow, so that's going to be interesting to watch. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it plays out. You know, I'm here to drag Gina. Okay, I am ready with bells on. So yeah, I'm very excited for this season of OC. Yeah, Dubai was very boring. Oh, if y'all are not watching Miami, I need you to listen to me real quick. Wait, get close. Get close. Come on. I'm not going to bite you. I'm not going to bite unless you like that. But this is a PG live. In all seriousness, if you are not watching Miami, please watch it. Miami is that girl They have stuck to the Housewives formula. Okay. Miami, the fashions are on point. The money is there. The drama is chef's kiss. Do me a favor. Just watch one episode. I won't stare you wrong. Miami is that girl. She came to play. She understood the assignment. And these ladies have real money. No, oh, listen, no, Miami is that girl. That girl. The drama, we are watching a marriage crumble in real time. Okay, this woman's husband is cheating on her in real time. He was mic'd up. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but just watch it. It is the drama is insane. Just watch the first episode, and if you tell me that the first episode was boring, then I don't know what to tell you, but I promise you right now you will be fully entertained. And the first 4 episodes are up now on Peacock, but they did that. I mean, they're coming for the number 1 spot, and I never in a million years thought that Miami would ever be this good. Yes. Listen, Miami, the drama is insane. The end of episode 4, my mouth dropped. Jaw was on the floor. No, Lindsay, you don't have to go back to season 1 for Miami. Miami, the first 3 seasons were boring. You can jump in. You can jump in right now. I promise you. You can jump in right now and you will still understand all the players. You don't need to start from the beginning. I promise you. Watch the first episode and tell me, and you can DM me, email me, and say, Brooke, you were right. The Miami girls did that. Oh my gosh, we have a celebrity in the chat. Hey, Matt Rogers, how are you? Thank you for the super chat. Hey, I want to know what you've heard or what you are feeling about Jersey coming up. The Teresa versus Melissa of it all. Where are you with that? Also, isn't Salt Lake awful? Love you. I love you more. And y'all, did you guys see Matt Rogers kill it with Candace 2 weeks ago on Watch What Happens Live? You had one of the best Watch What Happens Live shows in a while. I mean, you guys were magic together. The duo that we didn't even know that we needed, okay? Okay, now what do I feel about Jersey? I'm excited for Jersey. I want to see all the drama go down. I'm excited for the new girls joining the cast. I think there's 2 newbies. I can't wait to see that. I'm excited to just watch all the mess happen between Teresa, Melissa, and Joe Gorga because it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see it all. I want to see all the events leading up to Teresa's wedding and Melissa and Joe not attending the wedding. Like, I want to see it. I can't wait. I'm gonna be here with bells on. Yeah, and SLC is terrible, and I'm so upset. I feel so duped because we were promised a great season, and that first episode was just so good, and we have been let down 9 episodes later. But yes, no, y'all had one of the best episodes ever. Like, Matt, I need you to go on with Candace again and again and again because you guys did that. 8. Yes, Matt was saying what we were all thinking. He sure did. Oh, I would love that. SLC, move SLC to Peacock and put Miami on prime time. I agree. Miami deserves to be on Bravo because these ladies understood the assignment. My thoughts on Potomac, I'm to the point now where I'm going to have to stop being so invested in it because I'm tired of feeling drained every single Sunday night. I was so angry to see Wendy and Candace groveling the way they did in this last episode. Why is Wendy apologizing? Somebody threw a drink in her face. Robin whipped her phone out to record Wendy and trying to embarrass her. saying that she was antagonizing Mia, but yet Wendy's the one offering up an apology, and I'm confused. Personally, I don't see this as Wendy's being strategic. I just think that Wendy feels kind of beaten down. And I think that Wendy is just tired of fighting with them. And she also wants to be friends with Giselle and Robin. That's what it comes down to. I'm tired of Candace always getting upset about where she stands with Robin and Giselle as well. I'm just over it, honestly. I really am. And I don't really have any words because, again, I don't agree that they had to apologize for anything. They didn't do anything wrong. And one of you guys made such a great point when you said that going forward, you're not going to go so hard for Wendy and Candace because it's the same old song and dance with them. You go hard to defend them, and then they're sitting there apologizing to the enemy. And it's like, what's going on? You're making me look stupid. I'm sitting up here, getting myself all worked up. Meanwhile, back on the ranch, you're trying to be good friends with them. So again, I'm washing my hands of it. If Candace and Wendy want to be friends with the enemy, then so be it. Yeah, it's the same two-step. Yeah, that I feel the same way. Wendy is defeated. They are playing the games. Unfortunately, the Green-Eyed Bandits have a lot of power. But why? Why do they have this much power? Wendy and Candace don't even know how powerful they could be if they would really band together and just let Robin and Giselle know that we're not going to sit here and kiss your ass. And excuse my French, but that's what they need to do. Oh, y'all, I'm getting frustrated because I really hate to see desperation. I hate to see somebody begging for friendship. I could never sit there and beg or grovel, especially when I know this person does not like me, and they will always find a way to dislike me, and they don't want to be my friend or even offer any sort of kindness to me. There's no way that I could sit there and say, I miss you, I miss our friendship. Absolutely not. If I were Wendy, I would be paying Robin dust. I would not even say hello. I wouldn't look in her direction. There's nothing that Robin could say to me. We'd be done. Yeah, the show is draining. Oh, you said, where is the wealth in Potomac, child? I mean, they have some money. Karen has some money now. She has La Dame and she has her fragrances, her perfume. She has the live shows. And I want to know, why does Karen need multiple outfit changes for a live show when all she's doing is talking? It's not like she's singing, she's not dancing, she's just talking and asking questions. So I was confused when Matt was saying, oh, yeah, you need to have outfit changes like Diana Ross. I was like, come again? And I want to know, where did she meet Matt from? She said she met him when he was 17. I said, what? No, they have some cute cars on Potomac. Candace has a Lexus. Robin has a Range Rover. Giselle has a Range Rover now, an upgrade from the PT Cruiser she was driving seasons 1 through 4, but I digress. Karen has a Maserati. Mia has a Mercedes. Wendy has a new Range. Yeah, they have some cute cars on Potomac. Ciao. And I also want to address one thing because a few of you guys claim that I'm biased when it comes to Candace. And I just want to get this off my chest quickly. I don't think that I'm biased towards Candace. And hear me out before you try to debate me in the chat. I would not say that I'm biased. Do I like Candace? Yes. But I feel like I'm fair. My point is this. Karen was the same woman who called HR behind Candace's back, season 5, the season where Candace was assaulted, right? She tried to pretty much get her kicked off of the show. So, in my mind, how I process things, after you go behind my back like that, we are no longer friends. I don't trust you. So if I do gossip about you, it's fair game. You try to get me fired off the show. So now I might just discuss some regurgitated gossip about your marriage. And it's, all's fair. I don't think that Candace said anything bad. All she did was repeat that she had heard rumors about Karen sneaking out and tipping off on Ray. That's all she said. Ashley was the one who brought up the conversation. I mean, I guess I just feel like they have all said a lot worse about each other. Um, I feel like Candace and Wendy are held to a different standard. If that conversation was between Mia and Ashley or Giselle and Ashley, I don't think that anybody would be up in arms. I mean, Giselle and Karen went at it last season. Karen said that Giselle had a hot box and that Giselle went to Sing Sing. She said that she was what? A whore from Hampton University. So Karen goes low too. So that's why I feel like, why are they all making a big deal about Candace talking about what she's heard about Karen and Ray's marriage? I don't know. Maybe I am biased. I mean, yes, I am going to be favorable to Candace, of course, but I really don't think that Candace did anything wrong. I don't know. Listen, if I'm, it's not changing over here, okay? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it wasn't like Candace said, "Oh yeah, she's cheating," or like, "I hope their marriage falls apart," or something like. I don't know. I didn't think that it was a bad thing. I think that Ashley was evil and being super messy to say, "Oh yeah, girl, she was talking about your marriage when I was at her house." I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, y'all. Maybe I'm biased, but me personally, I didn't think that Candace did anything wrong with that. Maybe I'm just petty. Maybe that's just the petty in me talking. Hey, Ty J. I don't understand what's wrong with the woman crying. Some people are simply emotional. The opposite would be a cold, evil lady like Giselle. Yeah, I'll never understand why folks get on Candace for crying. Kyle cries all the time on Beverly Hills. Nobody says anything to her about that. Yeah, I mean, people are emotional. There's nothing wrong with being emotional. I'm emotional. I cry just like Candace does, honey. I will break out the Kleenex and start crying. Believe that. No, I'm not lying to you. I know we do see each other. No, I'm just saying I don't think that I'm saying this out of bias is what I'm saying. I feel like I'm saying this because I would be petty too and I wouldn't apologize to Karen. That's where I'm coming from. But because it's Candace who I'm sticking up for, y'all think that I'm biased. Yes, I did watch episodes 3 and 4 of Miami. I'm currently editing episode 3 right now, so stay tuned for that. That should be up tomorrow. I'm going to combine episodes 4 and 5 together. Yes, thank you, Kim. Thank you. I do call Candace out. You're not biased. Thank you. Somebody's been paying attention. I appreciate you because I'm like, I've gotten on Candace before. I have called Candace out when she's gotten on my nerves. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not biased, I promise. And if I am biased, I will say it in a video. I'll say, you know what? I'm biased. I don't care. They can do no wrong. And then you guys will give me a spanking in the comments. Oh, thank you so much, Bev Carr. Yeah, it's better to cry than your kids call you a vampire like Giselle. I agree. Music neurons. Listen, I did not think that that binder moment was iconic. And that's not even being biased. I'm serious. That binder moment wasn't iconic to me because we all knew that Jamal and Giselle's relationship was fake. They were only getting back together so Giselle could have a storyline that season. That, I mean, if Monique had really spilled some real tea in that binder, I would have said, you know what, girl, you did that. Even though I don't like you anymore because of what you did to Candace, I got to give you your props. I am very quick to say, even if I don't like a person on the show, if they do something that I agree with, I will give them their props. So I mean, I didn't think that that binder moment was iconic. It wasn't. Just my personal opinion. Yes, the delivery was cute, but the tea was stale. Had she had a binder filled with new receipts, I would have said, you know what, Monique, you did that. I'm not downplaying it. It wasn't an iconic moment to me. I'm just giving my opinion. I don't think Ascala's coming back. They did not find her interesting at all. I talked to a few people, let me know, because you guys know I got my sources at NBC, but they said that they're not going to bring her back. For what I heard. Now it could change, but they just did not find her to be too interesting. And I don't think that Charisse is coming back. Charisse has brought absolutely nothing. This was a complete flop. Yes, I called out Candace. She pissed me off trusting Ashley. I read her down. I said, girl, are you dumb? What's wrong with you? And I'm so tired of hearing Candace say, oh my gosh, me and Ashley could be friends. I want her to stop. She really pisses me off every time she says that. Let that dream die. Ashley does not like you, doesn't see it for you. Stop saying that you guys could be friends. No, you can't. Thank you so much, Kemi S. You're disappointed in Cherise? Yeah, I am too. She's been a flop, a complete flop. I mean, I think that I honestly feel like Cherise is trying to pick at Karen because she wants a spot back on this show so bad. And even this fight scene that's going to come up between her and Karen, I still don't think that's enough for her to come back full time. I never wanted Cherise back to begin with. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people did not like Cherise when she first came on the show. Season one, I thought that she was so pretentious, so rude. I felt like she was putting on for the cameras. It was too much. We are Black excellence, and it was too much of that. Like, just be yourself. Calm down. Relax, Cherise. It's okay. Thank you so much, Pink Kitty 68, for the super chat. Yeah, Charisse is boring. I mean, she's not bringing anything. I don't even know what she would talk about. Like, what would her storyline be if she were to come back on the show? And I'm sorry, but if you're on national TV, and I'm not being shady, I said this before in a recap, wouldn't you at least make sure that your hair is on point and the makeup is done? Charisse looks disheveled every single time she gets in front of that camera. Hey, Adam Boggs McDonald, thank you for the super chat. Hey, my hip and casita dragger, help me understand why they don't hold Mia Moon Landing accountable for hitting Wendy with a purse. Nonsense. I mean, it looks like Mia is getting a lot of backlash on social media. Her comments on Instagram are still limited. And she's talking about quitting the show. And I honestly will not be surprised if she skips out on this reunion. I have a feeling for some reason that Mia might not be able to handle all the backlash and handle all of Andy's questions. Because remember, we all know about her money troubles right now since she put it on blast on Instagram. So Andy's going to ask about that and, how that's going, plus all the backlash she received about hitting Wendy. So I don't know. I could see her pulling a Diana from Beverly Hills. Katie Ross burned the bridge with Bravo permanently, and she will never be back on full time, unfortunately. I feel really bad because Katie could use the money. Hey, Pink Kitty 68, thank you for the super chat. Have you seen the Charisse meme? LOL. Oh, I have. I was screaming. Y'all have me in tears on Twitter, the way y'all get on Charisse every single time she appears on that camera. So this is just the tea that I heard. Remember when Katie came back season 4 as a friend of the show? She had threatened producers that she would spill some tea about the whole Michael butt grabbing the cameraman. Supposedly she was trying to like blast Bravo, and Bravo severed ties. Bravo severed ties and they fired her. And so I remember she had deleted the post, but she was crying on Instagram about how she wanted to attend the reunion and she couldn't go because now she had been fired. And ever since then, she posted on her Instagram recently that she would do anything to get her job back. And she said, "Can somebody please DM or message Andy Cohen? I want my job back. I'll do anything." And she even said, "I'll take whatever money they want to give me. Like, I'll even be a friend of again." And I was like, damn, it is really bad. The fact that she's like, "I will do anything to be back on Bravo," that says a lot. Yeah, it wasn't a big story when it happened. I feel really bad for her. Katie's gone through a lot. I mean, I'm glad that she's getting sober again. I know that she was in rehab. She completed 30 days of sobriety, so I'm happy to hear that. But she's been through a lot, and I feel so bad. Yeah, that's how Nini's gonna be. Yeah, Nini's already saying that she would, she wants to talk to Andy again, but that's not happening. I would love to see some really wealthy women in the DMV area too. I think that a lot of the really wealthy women in Potomac don't want to be involved in the show. I don't think we're ever going to get that upper echelon for real. I don't. Yeah, I feel really bad. I know that Katie is on the outs with her mom. Remember, she was found in the woods last year. She said that her mom kicked her out the house or kicked her out the car, and she was in the woods for 3 days. Very sad. She's gone through a lot. Remember, season 4, she had lost custody of her children and she wasn't getting any alimony or child support anymore. Just a mess. I can see that too about that area maybe too socially conservative to take the risk of being on reality TV. I could see that. Oh, I'm screaming, Queen Lizzie, your doctor who's black is wealthy and actually lives in Potomac. I asked her to join the cast and she said absolutely not. I think that Katie would no, Katie would be a great addition back on Potomac. Katie always read everybody down. Katie knew how to get Giselle, Robin, and Ashley together. They were always shook. She didn't care. She said what she meant. She stood by what she said. Like Katie knew how to go toe to toe with them. She was not afraid of them. And she does have a compelling story. She'd be her storyline would be what she's been up to these past few years since being off the show. She could talk in depth about her struggles with sobriety. I guess we learn more about her ex-husband getting custody of the kids. Like, she does have a storyline, but I don't think that Andy's going to ever let her come back on. So, yeah, I think it's a wrap. Yeah, Katie was a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, she was never afraid of them. She got Giselle, Robin, and Ashley together every single time. But you know what? Maybe Katie could go somewhere, maybe like We TV or VH1, because I don't think that she could ever come back on Bravo again. She's gonna have to look for another network if she wants back on TV and she wants to get paid. Of course, the money's not going to be good like Bravo, but it's going to be something. Some money's better than no money. You need to pay your bills. I'm hopeful that Atlanta will be better than last season. Oh, you have friends in Great Falls, and oh, I'm screaming. Isn't that where Karen moved in season 2? They moved to Great Falls. Remember that? They were in that rental. Yes, Katie does remind me of Kelly Ben Simone too. I agree. Yes. CJ Toss, I believe this too about the whole going after the husbands thing. Yeah, ruin the casting potentials. Oh, I agree. Absolutely. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Portia has an open door to come back on the show. I don't know. I think that if they offer her the right amount of money, I could see Portia coming back. If her and Simon get divorced, I definitely see her coming back to the show. Do I think that Bravo will change the Potomac cast for season 8? Mm, if anything, I see them probably firing Mia and then replacing her with someone else. And then I could maybe see them demoting someone else, maybe demoting Karen, because let's face it, guys, what's Karen's storyline this season? Karen's storyline ran dry 2 seasons ago. So I don't know. I feel like if anybody will be fired for sure after this season, it will be Mia. And I think that that's why Mia is already putting out the news that she wants to quit because she knows that she's going to get this pink slip after what she did. Oh, you said a bag of nothing. LOL, already getting divorced. Child, y'all are shady. Robin's storyline is tired as well, but because she has a friendship with Giselle and she's always fighting with Candace or Wendy, they might keep her back on. Hey, Steph, thank you for the super chat. The lady in white at the twins' parties, Mackenzie Caldwell Pope. She is married to an NBA player and is actually rich. She would be good. She's a YouTube channel and throws a fabulous party. Well, that's good to know. Maybe they might get her on the show. If she has a YouTube channel, she would definitely sign up to join the show. Well, I'm gonna Google her. Thank you for letting me know that. And thank you again for the super chat. You feel like Karen won't be demoted because she's a fan fave. Yeah, Andy does love Karen, but I'm sorry, Karen cannot keep staying on this show with no storyline. Karen needs to come up with something else. I'm tired of the same old dry stuff about, oh, yeah, babe, can I have some eye candy on the side? How do you feel about me flirting with other men? It's tired. We don't care. Oh, you said Karen ain't going nowhere. Oh, you said Robin knows where the park is. You guys are crazy. Why won't they fire or demote Giselle? Because think about it. Say what you want. Who's the first person who comes to mind when you think about Potomac? Be honest. Let me know in the chat. The first person who comes to mind when you think of Real Housewives of Potomac. You said Candace is the first person. Okay, yeah. Oh, you guys are saying Candace? Oh, a lot of Candaces. Okay, you said Karen Huger. Okay, so it's Karen and Candace. Giselle is the face of the show. That's exactly where I was getting at. Oh, you guys are saying Candace and Karen. Oh. Well, I have to be honest. No matter how I feel about Giselle, when I think of Potomac, I think about her first and then Karen. So I feel that with them being the quote unquote anchors of the show, they're probably going to be on for quite some time. I don't see Giselle going anywhere, even though she has no storyline. Yeah, Giselle is the face of the show. We have to be honest. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I like Candace, but I can't lie. I don't think of Candace when I think of Potomac. She's not the first one to come to my mind. When I think of Potomac, immediately it's Giselle or Karen. Yeah. Oh, you guys are so shady. It really is Neck and Karen. Okay, Matt Rogers. Okay, yes. 1 is Giselle, 2 Karen, 3 Candace, 4 Ashley, 5 Robin, 6 Wendy. Just yes, Giselle is the first one who comes to your mind when you think about Potomac. You said the neck is the face. Won't he do it? Potato head, I'm screaming. Yes, 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 yes. Giselle and Karen are neck and neck. Yeah, I peeped them promoting that Whitney Houston movie. It was Karen, Candace, and Giselle. And I'm sure they got a nice check for that. Oh, you said Dr. Wendy, it's time for her to go? Oh my gosh. Y'all want to see Wendy go? Yes, honey, we have celebrities in the chat. The famous Matt Rogers. Get into it. Oh my gosh, Queen Lizzie, you want Wendy to go? That makes me sad. Yeah, no one thinks of Mia on the list. And okay, not gonna lie to you guys, at BravoCon, people were not checking for Miss Mia at all. And that's no shade. Even on the panel, Mia was trying her hardest to get a few words in edgewise because nobody cared. Yeah, I don't want Wendy to go. I think that Wendy still has a few more seasons left. They're definitely trying to push her out. I agree with that. They definitely want Wendy gone. Listen, I did shout out to Make It Make Sense. I recently did a panel about colorism on RHOP a few days last Thursday. Check it out. It was a phenomenal panel. It was me, Layla Lynn, and Nikki Starr. And we all did the panel with Make It Make Sense. And we talked about why do a lot of fans not like Wendy? And a lot of people in the chat said that they think that she's arrogant. And it's just so mind-boggling that this woman who worked so hard to get where she is in life and she's proud of herself, is crazy how she's perceived to be arrogant. But meanwhile, Giselle, someone who I would say is arrogant, doesn't get any flack for it. Nobody says anything about Giselle, always talking about how pretty she says that she is. You know what I'm saying? No one gets on her about that. But for some reason, Wendy is proud about how she looks, got the body done. She has the degrees. She looks good. She's smart. But people say that she's arrogant. It really blows me because I'm confused. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys liked the colorism panel. I had a ball. I had the best time. Yeah, I don't think that Wendy's arrogant at all. And when I met her, she was so sweet, very down to earth, lovely. I want to know, you know what? I might have to do like a live show strictly about that because I'm confused at people saying that Wendy's unlikable. If anybody on this cast is unlikable, it's Giselle and Robin and Ashley. Wendy's very personable. She's nice. I mean, say what you want. Do you get irritated with how she kisses up to Robin and Giselle and she's always apologizing? Yes. Is it evident that she does want to be in their good graces? Yes. Can it can it read as a bit, pick me or desperate? Yes. But she's not arrogant and she's not rude. She's very nice. So I'm confused as to why she gets so much hate. And I also feel like the goalposts always move when it comes to Wendy because when she claps back, people are like, why did she say that? She's doing too much. But then when she's silent, people are mad about that. It's very clear that Wendy can't win. And I feel bad because even I think Wendy even said it herself that she had one of the roughest transitions on this show. Her first season, the way the fans dogged her out, I'm going to be honest, I was indifferent about Wendy season 5 and then I grew to like her a lot season 6. And now I love her now. But season 5, I could take her or leave her. But a lot of people just had all this hate for her, and it's crazy. Yes, they're all pick-me's when it comes to the Green Eyed Bandits. I agree. I agree with you so much. I think people perceive her as arrogant because when she talks about what she accomplished, most people can't relate, so they project their insecurities on her. Sorry you didn't get 4 degrees, LOL. I agree. I think that it's a lot of people projecting their insecurities. I agree 100. I agree 110% because I don't look at Wendy and see arrogant whatsoever. I see somebody who's confident and proud of what she's done, but I don't get arrogant. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you found that interesting, MJ. Yes, Potomac was supposed to be about Jack and Jill mothers. It was not supposed to be about housewives. But Jack and Jill sent out a cease and desist letter to Bravo. So because of that, they turned it into a Housewives franchise. Yes, Stephen, I agree. Being educated is not a crime. Wendy earned those degrees. She can brag all she wants. Exactly. Let me just say this, right? You know how on all these shows, it's about aspirational living. We see these women bragging on other franchises about how many Birkins they own, how many Lamborghinis they have. They have these massive car collections with Bentleys, Rolls Royces. Nobody gets upset about that. We see them all the time on shopping trips. They'll spend $20,000 on one shopping trip. Nobody bats an eye. But this woman comes on with 4 degrees and everybody's up in arms. And I'm just confused at where all this hate is coming from. Yeah, Robin has talked about her degree. Yes, they all have. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so I've talked about it before. My family was in Jack and Jill. I was in Jack and Jill. I graduated out. Um, Jack and Jill. There's no, I guess, there's no like modest way to say it, but Jack and Jill is a social club for, I guess you could say, the elite of, I guess, like the Black community. Okay. It was started in the 50s because, back in the day, we weren't allowed to join country clubs. So it became a social club. And you have different chapters in the US. So living in New York, I was in one of the New York chapters. And it's a social club. A lot of, and I don't know about every chapter, but in my chapter, a lot of the fathers were lawyers, doctors, investment bankers. The vast majority of the parents had Ivy League education. So do you get my drift? So it was supposed to be about Jack and Jill moms, and Jack and Jill said, "Oh no." You know how like there's the Divine Nine, like a lot of Jack and Jill moms are AKAs or deltas. And Giselle, Karen, Charisse, and Robin are all in Jack and Jill. I don't feel like Wendy was looking down her nose on anybody about her education. Just my opinion. I think that she would bring out I'm a doctor, address me as Dr. Wendy when she would get into an argument, but I didn't look at that as her being arrogant. Hey, Adam Boggs McDonald, thank you for the super chat. Stovepipe neck over the Sing Sing River and through the public property woods needs new tactics. You think she'll change after this season's backlash? No, I don't think Giselle's going to change. I think that next season she's going to turn it up a notch. I think that Giselle is somebody who she loves the attention either way. I think that a lot of these women are like that. I think Rinna's also like that, where as long as you're talking about her, she's not, she's fine. I think Giselle's one of those people where she is focused solely on that check and she will say and do whatever to secure the bag. Oh, I love it. Dallas, Texas chapter. I love. Yeah, she has a right to relish in her accomplishments. I agree. Oh, Adam definitely cleared. Okay, stovepipe neck. Queen Lizzie, also, it's a thing in the DMV to brag about your education and profession. Not saying it's a good thing, but that's how it is here. The first question people ask when they meet you is, "What do you do?" I've always heard that. I have always heard that. Like, people can't stand that about living in the DMV area because, like, it's before anybody says hello to you, it's, "What do you do?" Oh, that's a great question, Kemi. Brooke, do you feel that Wendy has an authentic personality on this show? Because I don't, and that's my real issue with her. Okay, so this is why I can see you not liking Wendy. Finally, a valid reason for if you're on the fence about her. I think that Wendy is too preoccupied about what the fans think. That's her problem. If she could just get out of her head, stop focusing about what we're going to say and think, she would be fine. I think she's always trying to hedge her bets to gauge, okay, when this airs, are they going to like me? Are they not going to like me? Because last season, fans dragged her for going too hard on Robin and Giselle and the Williamsburg trip. So I think she felt like, well, damn, I can't seem to win. I think that if Wendy would take more of a Giselle approach and listen, you can learn something from everybody, even folks that you don't care for. I think if she followed more of Giselle's approach, where this is my job, I don't care what the fans have to say, I think Wendy would do a lot better. I want Wendy to stop being so nervous, stop being so scared, stop trying to assume what the fans are going to think before we even see the show, and just do her. She's just too in her head. And that's why she's coming off as fake, as a pick me, as desperate, as kind of wishy washy, and why a lot of fans can't really get with her. Yeah, she's a people pleaser. I agree. That's true too, Brittany. But I think that regardless of whether people still like her or not, just for your sanity, like when you choose to be in the public in any capacity, whether it's YouTube, reality TV, you cannot worry so much about the comments. Like, there are times where it could be tempting, and I've talked about this with my peers, but there are times where you might feel tempted to not give your real opinion because you're afraid about what your subscribers are going to think. And I always say, this is my channel and I have to be real with myself. I can't worry about if you guys agree with me or not. There have been times where I have done videos where a good portion didn't agree, but I said, okay, like, and I'll see you next week for the next video. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about that. You have to stick to how you feel. It People have more respect for you when you say, look, you might not agree with me, but I said what I said and I'm standing 10 toes down in it and we can debate, but I'm not changing. I think that you always fare better when you're just yourself. Hey, Elise Vernado, thank you for the super chat. I want the Wendy that drags white men on Fox News on this show. Yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to see Wendy be her true self. She's definitely holding back. Wendy should take notes from Garcelle. But I think that, how do I say this? I think Garcelle came onto this show with a strong sense of self. Wendy, on the other hand, and I'm saying this as somebody who likes Wendy, I don't think that Wendy has a strong sense of self. I think that she's building on it, she's getting there, but I think that she's still self-conscious about certain things. She's still worried about how she's going to be perceived. Whereas Garcelle came in and gave it to you straight. Like, you get it. Garcelle was authentic from jump. Oh, okay. Wendy is not charming. She's strong, smart, and concise, but she needs to relax. You know what? You're right. Jazzy Go, you're right. I think that yes, there's an art. You know what it is? You know why a lot of y'all don't like her? She's not charming, like you just said, Jazzy Go, but she's also not charismatic. Because you can say what you want. Giselle has charisma. Am I lying? If I'm lying right now, let me know in that chat. Say what you want about Giselle, but Giselle has a charisma about her and a charm. While she might be, while she might a little bit. No, you don't think so? Season 1, I thought that she was maybe not charismatic, but I think Giselle is herself. No, you think I'm lying? Giselle's a fake sorority? No, okay, I used the wrong word. Don't beat me up. I think that Giselle's authentic. Like, you can say what you want, but Giselle doesn't care. She does not mind being the villain. She likes it. She enjoys it. That's who she is. She's a mean girl and she owns it. Is that an assessment? Did I get that right? You're right, Brianna Nicole. She doesn't care. That's who she is. And I think that you can't take that away from somebody. They don't care. Like, you know that saying, you can't shame somebody who's unashamed? Giselle is unashamed. So that's why it works. Wendy she can't make up her mind of who she wants to be. That's her strength. Yeah, she does not back down. She owns being a mean girl. Giselle comes off as charismatic, but then she is the meat, but then the darkness rears its ugly head. Yes. Yeah, she's shameless. Yes, Tish Jones, exactly. She's the epitome of being true to self. Exactly. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Momi. I know I'm not crazy. She does have a charm about her. You have to separate, even if you don't like somebody, you can still point out, like, I guess you could say, good qualities about them. Say what you want about Giselle. Giselle is tacky, she has no reads, but there is a charm. at BravoCon the way she owned the panel. Like, Gia Peppers was the moderator, and Gia Peppers was really talking a lot more to Giselle versus anybody else on that stage. There is a little bit of charm. There, you can be a villain and be charming. And I think that Giselle, she does have a bit of charm about her. I can't lie. I'd be lying if I said that she doesn't. That's why she's still on this show with no storyline. Hey, James Potts the third, thank you for the super chat. She's like Regina George, delusionally confident. I agree. Oh, that's a great point, Queen Lizzie. I think Dr. Wendy's identity is wrapped up in her accomplishments and is trying to find herself. Y'all, y'all are good. Oh, we could offer free therapy. No, that's really good. That's a point. You did that. That's very true. I agree. I do think that her identity is wrapped up in her degrees. I will, yes, that's true. I agree with that. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah, no, oh, y'all have me. Oh, I'm sitting up here getting all hype. Like, we really sitting up here dissecting and analyzing these ladies. It's true. No, that's why folks don't like her. Because who is she without the degrees? Who are you without the stuff? And we don't really know who Wendy is without all that stuff. Y'all are on point tonight. I said I was gonna get off of here. I was only gonna be on here for an hour. Look at us. We're gonna be here for a little bit. She's trying so hard to put on with her education, but what else? Wendy is who she's based on how she was raised. Her mom was hard on her to succeed. That's true too. And I think she's trying to unlearn that, because even she said with the candle line last season, I want to do something for me because all my life I've just done it for my parents. Wait, we have bots in the chat? Did I miss it? Where are they? I'll delete them right now. Oh, I see them right here. We got Candy in the chat. Find yourself a hot girl. They're gone now. They're reported and deleted, Tish Jones. Thank you for the heads up. Y'all have me screaming. Wendy doesn't know who she is, and the show is revealing that. Oh, y'all are getting deep tonight. I know a lot of Nigerians that are pressured heavily by their parents. I think they mean that she's made, I guess, what she does her personality. Like, no one knows, like, what is your real personality? Are you like feisty? Are you quiet? Are you an extrovert? Like who are you? That's what people want to know. I think a lot of viewers have not connected to Wendy because they just don't know exactly who she is. But Wendy, I have to say though, Wendy's very sweet. So I don't want to be so hard on her. I'm sure it's not easy putting your life on, reality TV. But then again, at the end of the day, these women do get on this show for the money and the fame. So they do know what they're signing up for. Oh, absolutely. Everybody's complex. Oh, absolutely. No one's just one way. I get it. Absolutely. But I think they want to see more of her personality because season 6, we just saw her talking about her candle line. And now it seems like a lot of her storyline is I want to open up a restaurant. I have my book coming out. I'm speaking at all these schools. Like, we want to get to know you. Like, not what you're doing, but we just want to get to know you. Get to know you. Like, what's your personality like? I would love to see more scenes of Wendy at home with her kids. She has a beautiful family. Like, I would like more of that. I'm going to shake the table. I can see a good side of Robin. Robin has her moments when she's away from Giselle. Yeah, I agree. Oh my gosh, Wendy's family is so beautiful. Don't come in here shaking no table. Forget Robin. I'm screaming. I think that's, and you know what's crazy? I don't know about you, but the first season of Potomac, I liked Robin and Giselle. They were my favorites. I thought that Karen was pretentious. I thought that Katie, while she read Giselle all the time, I thought that Katie was a bit, I thought that she was putting on airs because I clocked it from day one that Katie did not have the money or the wealth that she was claiming to have. Those $40 rent the runway dresses were a dead giveaway. I said, sis, you're not living how you're claiming to live. So please stop. Um, I didn't care for Ashley. I thought she was messy. Her spreading around Robin's financial status, that wasn't right. I could not stand Cherise. So yeah, I was team Giselle and Robin season one. Yeah, Katie's only season as a full-time housewife was season one. So Queen Lizzie, I've done I mean, not even, I haven't even done any research. You can find it on Google about Katie and her mom, but I don't think that, from what I've read, I do not believe that Katie's mom has all this wealth that Katie was trying to pretend like she had. There's an article on the Washington Post when Potomac premiered, and it was this expose exposing Katie and her mom for this charity, and come to find out they had only raised, according to the article, they'd only raised like $30,000 for the local YMCA, and allegedly the kids of the YMCA never got the money. So it was a hot mess. So I mean, I don't know, looking at Katie, seeing her lifestyle or the lack thereof, she was begging that man to marry her. She was living in his townhouse with her three kids. She always looked hungry. I did not look at Katie and see a rich girl. She had some, well, she had something when she was dating Russell Simmons back in the day, but after that, and she even said that she couldn't even move out of his house when he broke up with her. She didn't have anywhere to go. She said that she had to ask him, like, I know we're broken up, but can I still live here for the time being? And he said, okay. But he was still, he was dating other women and she was just there. Like, that's crazy. Applehead Ashley. You guys are funny. I'm sorry. I don't believe that Katie was rich for a minute. And also, if Katie had money, right? If your mom has money, your dad allegedly has all this money. If your husband, no, if your ex-husband cuts you off, wouldn't you be able to go back to your parents? Right? I know, like, you know what I'm saying? I know I could always go back. I can always ask if I need, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't, with Katie, I don't think that she has the money that she claimed to have. I don't. But how did Katie have you guys fooled? We never saw Katie's home. She was staying with that man in his townhouse with her children. I didn't see any designer. I didn't see her with any car. She was always in the passenger seat of his car. I mean, like, y'all, stop it. There's no way you believe that Katie was rich season one. Go back. Katie was wearing $40 rent the runway dresses. Yeah, it doesn't add up. Yeah, I mean, there's you guys just all you have to do go and read that Washington Post article about her and her mom. I'm not saying that she's a scrub. No, I'm just saying that she wasn't honest about her being rich. I'm sure she modeled for a little bit and she did magazine covers. A lot of you guys in DC said that she was on the covers on the DC magazines, but you're not going to play in my face. I'm sorry. Come on. I mean, I'm not even trying to be mean, but I grew up in Jack and Jill. I know what rich looks like. I know what rich black folks look like. Katie was not that. I'm sorry, y'all. I wouldn't even say that Katie was well to do. Katie gave very much. I'm on this show to get my $60,000 for the first season, and put some food in the fridge and pay some of these bills. But I didn't. Katie was not rich. Y'all can stop that lie today. Hey, James Potts the third. Thank you for the super chat. Damn, is Jack and Jill smoking mirrors in Maryland? I'm from there, but damn, none of these women have true wealth. I guess Karen. I mean, listen, I feel like the Jack and Jill in Maryland should be moneyed. Don't let these ladies on this show let you have a bad view. Yeah, they were on Struggle season 1. Giselle was renting in Bethesda. Robin was getting foreclosed on. The only one who had money was Ashley. She had just married Michael. But yeah, because no, okay, no, I'm not being mean. Y'all don't get on me in the comments. But when Karen first came on this show, season 1, Karen did not give me anybody's rich woman. Do y'all remember that party she threw in season 1? That party looked a hot mess. I think they had like 10 foil pans. They had like 3 tables set up. Karen was driving around. She was not in the Maserati. She was in like a cute 2010 Mercedes Benz, and she was wearing that one Tory Burch beach bag all season long. And no shade, because Tory Burch makes great bags, beautiful bags. But if you're this rich woman, where is the Louis? Where's the Chanel? Where are the Birkins? Where's the Prada? And now we see her with it now because her money's elevated. But season 1 and 2, Karen was not giving me rich. Mm-mm. And y'all got on her about that dated kitchen too. And yes, Karen had those messed up wigs season 1 and 2. So please, you said Karen's wigs reminded me of a broomstick. I'm not playing with you guys tonight. I am not playing with you guys tonight. Please. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Stella Rosa, this is a show about rich women. So when women who come on here who are not rich, people are going to joke around about it. People joked on Nene and when she got on Atlanta, they called her broke every single week. Okay. So Nene could get these jokes. Karen, Giselle, and Katie are not exempt from these jokes either. Okay. We all know the deal now. Don't go on these shows if you're not rich or if you're not going to be real about it. All right? That's how the game goes. Hey, CBGB, thank you for the super chat.
You're welcome.
Out of all the early Atlanta was everything. I mean, yeah, guys, I mean, that's the price that you pay when you come on these reality shows. You know what I'm saying? It's Real Housewives, not Real Regular Wives. Exactly. People clown Gina. Yes, that was Siri. I don't know why she turned on. I'm turning her off now. Does yours do that? Like my Siri always comes on. It's so annoying. Yeah, that was Siri. No, I don't have Alexa. I have Siri. I'm on my MacBook. That is so funny that you guys heard that. That is so funny. Oh, Brooke, please let Gina live. Monique did bring the wealth. She did bring the money on Potomac. I will give Monique that. Oh, but Nene was that girl. And listen, her personality show it did. It sure did. I mean, Nene still did that. Okay? Iconic. Oh my goodness. But since we're on the topic of money, I did want to bring up one more thing before we close out. Are y'all keeping up with Diddy bringing in a newborn at 54 years of age? And what do you think about Caresha? I mean, I love the city girls, but I'm like, girl, I couldn't believe her rant on Twitter. Oh my gosh, your Alexa responded because I said it. That is so funny. Child. What? What's a buzzkill? About did you guys see her rant on Twitter? Carisha got real mad. She said, stop saying that she's second place. She's second to nobody. And she's fine with what's going on. And then Diddy jumped in today talking about he loves Carisha and all this stuff. And stop talking about her. And she's not a side piece or any of that stuff. I said, what is going on? And who did Diddy have this baby with? Like, I'm in shock. Diddy already has 6 kids. And now to bring in a 7th child, I'm just in shock. Yeah, Carisha went on a full-blown rant. Go on Twitter. Check her Twitter. Carisha is Young Miami from the City Girls. Who? The girl that he had the child with? Is a social media influencer from New York on YouTube? Really? Ooh. Oh, wow. Per the hospital report, the mom is in her 20s and Asian. Oh my God. I had no idea. You guys said the rich and the ratchet. All right, I'm gonna look her up. She's a massage therapist. I just think that it's, I don't know. I have so many thoughts on this thing. I'm just in shock that this man is out here with a 7th child, a brand new newborn. Brand like this baby was born what in October, they said? Baby came in October. This girl got so many jobs. I thought she was a cybersecurity specialist. Yeah, I heard that too. I thought she was in tech. Now I'm hearing a massage therapist and social media influencer. Her name is Dana. Okay, I'll look her up. So Steph, I'm screaming. They just saw him out with another woman too. Oh my, see, this is just a mess. Like I don't. If I were Carisha, I would be saying, "Shout out to everybody. I have fun," because there's no way. There is no way. Absolutely not. You said you thought she was a school teacher. Y'all, do y'all know what she does? I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm hearing massage therapist, cybersecurity specialist, social media influencer with a YouTube channel, now a school teacher. Exactly. Do these people not care about STDs? Like, they're not thinking. Child. MJ, listen, I would be gone so fast, okay? He already bought her he bought her that Rolls Royce truck, gave her a shopping spree. Listen, I got my gifts, I'm out. Shout out to everybody, okay? In the words of the iconic MC Deborah. Oh my god. I heard she was a manager at Wendy's. I am screaming. So she does everything pretty much. She got a whole bunch of jobs. Yes, I love Family Karma. That is my show. I want to do some recaps with about Family Karma. Y'all, I have when I tell you guys, there are so many other shows I do want to review, but my time is just I just don't have enough time. Oh, y'all are so funny. She also dog sat for Kyle Richards. You guys are so funny. Y'all said she got every single job known to man, huh? You said now she drives taxis. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what I watch on HBO? I love Succession. That is my show. I want to get into White Lotus. I've heard that it's so good. And Riches looks good too. I'll check that out. Yeah, she's a jack of all trades, honey. She got all the jobs. Child. Succession is amazing, and I cannot wait for it to come back in the spring. Cannot wait. Did Andy tell you anything we wouldn't know about himself or otherwise? When we talked, he just told me that the reunions are it's very hard. It's hard. That environment because it's so tense. You think that it's going to be an easy day and it's not. And when he said, I hope that you're not that hard on me because when I tell you that those reunions are no joke, but just let it, he was very sweet, very down to earth. Like I said in the video when I met him, he said that he regrets not clearing it up about, Garcelle and the book thing and how he called her up and apologized to her. And if he could do that part over, he would have. But yeah, I mean, he very sweet. Oh, you said you understand that, but he really drops the ball. But remember though, I guess just remember that, and I get what you're saying, but I guess you have 7 or 8 women arguing with each other. They're getting annoyed with you because you're asking the hard questions. And then on top of that, you are sitting in that same spot for 16 hours. So imagine getting to the studio at like 6 or 7 in the morning, you start around 8 or 9, and you don't leave until midnight or 1 a.m. I can see why he does sometimes feel like, okay, you know what? I don't even care anymore. You get it? Like I get it. Hi E Giles, how are you? Steven. Now you know I don't talk about anything before it happens. You know I move in silence over here. But Lord willing, I would love to. That would be a dream. The blogs have given this lady 5011 careers. I'm screaming. And you guys gave her another 100 careers in this chat. Again, I move in silence. I can't tell you everything. You'll just have to stay tuned. I understand, but I think that he just gets so tired that even when they snap at him, he's just like, okay, whatever. We've already been here all day. I agree with you. I agree that he does need to push through. Oh my gosh, you said I couldn't host an OC reunion because Gina would leave in tears. No, I would not, I wouldn't be unprofessional. I would give everybody the same respect and courtesy. I get what you're saying. I think you know what it is. I just think that when you've been doing something for as long as he's been doing it, you don't have the same. And I'm not saying that I think that he still loves what he does, but I just think that since he's been doing this for now 16 years, I think that I like Andy and all, but I think that sometimes you're not as sharp as somebody who is like itching to do it. You know what I'm saying? I think that he is at the point in his career where it's like, okay, I've been doing this for a long time, like let's go. And that combined with him, I guess, getting irritated and tired. I don't know. I just think that sometimes he drops the ball because he's been doing this for so long. But I do agree with you. Yes, it's so true. He has 2 kids now. Yeah, he's a dad now. So I think that he doesn't have the same energy like he used to. So I think that also plays a part in it. Yeah, yes, I agree. I agree. I agree with y'all. Yes, you're so right. We watch for 40 minutes, they're there for 13 hours. They can only beat a horse for so long. Exactly. I would from your lips to God's ears. He did. No, child, he is tired. He'd be like, "Yeah, child, okay." He is very down to earth. I mean, you could talk to him if you guys could talk to him. He's just the sweetest. He's really sweet. Down to earth, not pretentious at all. He'll talk to you just engaging. He's charming. Now, that is somebody who is extremely charismatic. Just he's lovely. I have nothing bad to say about when I met him. Andy was very sweet, just very fun, a great conversationalist. Like you can tell that he really does love people. A big people person is very sweet. He smelled great. He smelled like the most expensive cologne, okay? He smelled like money. Oh, y'all, it is okay, y'all. I'm going to close it out. It is 10:21, and I do not want to keep you past your bedtimes, okay? But I have to still finish up Miami. I have to edit episode 3, so I'm going to log off right here. But I hope that you guys had a good time, and I will see you all for Miami and Salt Lake City and next week's live, okay? But I love you guys. I hope you guys had a great time. I had a good time tonight. And of course, y'all, I will see you all later. Bye, y'all. I hope y'all have fun.